Hello, welcome to Ray's Toys and Collectibles. I'm Ray and today we're taking a look at the Jurassic World Hammond Collection Hypsilophodon by Mattel. Quick look at the packaging, standard Hammond Collection packaging. Two things stand out for me. One, this is almost the same picture that they put on the Dryosaurus. Yeah, a little worrisome. Then true effects here. One of the Mattel representatives at San Diego Comic-Con mentioned that they're putting these on the boxes because they wanted to show you that the figure you get inside is an actual representation of the media they used to create that figure. So either game or movie or whatever. But yeah, I'm seeing some things in this wave in particular that makes me question this. So yeah, side Hammond Collection logo and the picture of the dinosaur continues on the side. Here nothing too special, very dark picture. Embossed Jurassic Park T-Rex skeleton, pretty nice. In the back, yeah, little bland and nothing too interesting here to see, to be honest. And here's the Hypsilophodon or Hypsi out of the packaging. The tail just plugs in very easily. And I'm gonna start off the review with this comparison with the Hammond Collection Dryosaurus. And like I mentioned, on the front of the packaging, same picture. Which is weird, but it makes sense. When we first saw the promotional pictures of the Hypsilophodon, it looked like they just took the Dryosaurus and repainted it. And what I think they did is, because I've looked at the figures, the thighs and the main torso piece are almost the same on these two figures. Just sized down on the Hypsilophodon, and yeah, the head is also very similar. And what I think they did is they digitized their sculpts, they put it into a piece of software so they can change some of the details on the figures. Some of the features, they've done so in the past. For example, if you look at the Fallen Kingdom line, look at the Tyrannosaurus Rex, where it's the Thrash and Throw, Extreme Chomping, or the Super Colossal, sculpt is pretty much the same. And that's because they digitize it. And I think they took the sculpt, the digitized sculpt of the Dryosaurus, and turned it into this Hypsilophodon. Which I do not mind, but yeah, I wish it was a completely new sculpt. They started it from scratch. And yeah, one thing I do not like about both of these figures is a swappable jaw. And yeah, Mattel, you need to stop with this. It's nice to have swap out pieces, but they do have to make sense. And sacrificing articulation for a swap out piece, yeah, that is just rubbish. What you can also see here is that the Dryosaurus is much longer, bigger than the Hypsilophodon, and it's the same price. So yeah, it would have been nice if you got something extra with the Hypsi. Also, I think the Hypsilophodon is too big for the Hammond Collection. This is the 1/18th scale line, and this is more like a 1/36 scale figure. So I think it would have been nice if it was smaller, about half the size, maybe like 75% of the size is here, would have been more acceptable. Maybe turned it into a 2-pack, or maybe just include a nice accessory piece like a nest with a bunch of eggs, maybe some baby dinosaurs. Because yeah, that's the thing I do not like about this line. Yeah, there are some other problems as well, but mainly the scale and the swap out pieces. So here's the Hypsi up close and personal. Yeah, the head is okay, I guess, apart from this, of course. Silly jaw piece. Detail overall is nice. The paint job is, yeah, I'm not liking the paint job at all. It's very, very dark. There's some nice line work on the top here, all the way onto the tail, but there's nothing at the bottom. I think it would have been nice if there was gray here at the bottom. because now it looks a little bland. It's very dark. The eyes are very dark as well. And what's odd is that they didn't paint the top here. It would be nice if they put some red or pink there, but they didn't. They did paint it here. And what's odd is that, yeah, the other jaw piece, you can pull this off, put the other one on to get this closed jaw. They did paint it there, but you can't see that paint when you put that jaw piece on. So instead of putting the paint on there, it should have been here at the top inside the mouth. So yeah, very odd choice. Just pull this off, and this is a very flimsy rubbery piece, way worse than on the Dryosaurus. And you can just, yeah, the paint here, why? You won't be able to see that once you put it on. So very odd, very strange, and I'm kind of struggling now putting this on because of course I'm filming. But it should go on like this, and this definitely looks better because you now don't see those weird teeth in the mouth. But still, I would have liked to have a more like a parrot style beak here. Articulation apart from the jaw, of course, is okay. Turn around here, up, down. You have a hinge here, and also rotate here. And yeah, range is okay. You have the arms here, and this one is a little gimpy, and yeah, that should not be happening. Go, and also go out. You have a hinge here. You can also rotate there, and then even has hand articulation. Also has a hinge for inward, and yeah, this should not be happening. I mean, if this is a company that's small, these quality control issues are to be expected, but not from a big company like this. I mean, they should have been done with this. This should not be this frequent on these figures. Oh well. Legs go out, forward and back. Then the knee also moves. Let me show it on this one. Nice range. Can also turn around, then also joint here. Can also turn around, and then the foot up, down, twist, and intestines. Very nice tilt, and then the tail can turn around super tight, side to side, up and down, and it has this bendy wire for extra posing. So yeah, that's really nice. But yeah, I'm not a real fan of this figure, to be honest. Scale is off. It has some weird proportions, as you can see. The tail very short, very stubby, and then yeah, the worst thing about this figure, apart from the swappable jaw, are the legs. They're so thick. It would have been nice if they were nice and slender, and then the tail a little more slender. Overall, it would have been nice if it was a more slender figure. Yeah, I'm not really feeling this figure right now. I think best case scenario, this is like a 5 out of 10 for me. Not really recommend this figure unless you can get him at a discount. And if you're a Hammond Collection completist, you're probably gonna pick this up anyway. But yeah, this is not a great figure. If they base this on the Jurassic Park The Ride Hypsilophodon or on one of the games, then it would have been way better than this. Like I mentioned, proportions are off, scale is off, and yeah, that swap out piece really sucks, and it's overall just a bland looking figure. Articulation should also be, yeah, way better. Like I mentioned, on a company this big, they should have been able to get rid of these quality control issues by now. So yeah, 5 out of 10. Not a great figure, probably one of my least favorite figures in the Hammond collection. Still hope you enjoyed this review. This is Ray from Ray's Toys and Collectibles. Please feel free to subscribe. And yeah, please hit that thumbs up button. It will help me a lot. And yeah, the next Hammond collection review will be a little more positive than this one. So stay tuned. Ray from Ray's Toys and Collectibles. Until next time.